All right, everybody, let's take a look at the S&P 500 and see what happened today. Today is November 16th, 2021. These are December 2021 contracts. You can trade the /ES futures. I like to trade the /MES, the E micro. Very nice. Okay. First thing I'm going to talk about right out of the gate, profit for the day. There you go, right in front of you. Really nice day. But what you're going to notice, that wasn't the S&P 500. That's right, I traded gold today. Nice trade. And for members only later, I'm going to talk about gold and some opportunities I think that are coming up in gold. So in front of you right now is the screen, guys and gals. $5.95 for membership. Guys and gals, this is a steal, okay? I've had plenty of premium members already tell me they made a lot of money, okay? They're basically just taking my videos. I don't give them financial advice. These are paper trade, educational videos only, but they take those videos, they apply them to their own style of trading, and they've made more than enough profit to pay for months or even years worth of subscription, okay? So take advantage of it because $5.95 is super cheap, all right? You can see that even right here that I even made money on gold, okay? And I put out the gold futures review for the members, okay? So if you want to take advantage of that and see what I'm conveying to the premium members, okay, now's the time to do it, all right? Okay, let's get back to the video. So here we are on the daily chart, okay? Today closed at 4696.5. The high was 4709.75. Got pretty close to all-time high. Didn't quite make it, okay? The low was 4670. You know, guys, plenty of range to trade today if you trade the S&P 500 futures. 39, plenty of range. You know, volume kind of a little bit on the low side. A little under 1 million on the big, I shouldn't call them big contracts, E-mini contracts. Okay. And, you know, we just came out of this low. We got a, decent candlestick. Yesterday's candlestick didn't look very healthy. Okay. I'm not going to make a big deal out of this just yet, because I don't think that really means anything. These would be warning signals normally that would tell us, be prepared for a pullback. But, potentially a false flag there coming out of this recent low. So not something I'm too concerned about. Okay. The RSI down here a little bit over 70. So we definitely got a little bit of an elevated RSI signal right now on the daily. Amplitude percent, not bothering me. Though it probably should. This distance is absolutely nuts. I mean, every time we've gotten far away, bam. Okay, and bam. Of course, some of this is other influences going on other than just amplitude. Okay, like this obviously was the whole quarterly expirations and quad witching deal. But it's been a long time since we've had a pullback at least anywhere near the 50. So, it's going to happen, okay? When, I don't know exactly, but it's going to happen for sure. Okay, let's take a look at the monthly. Take a look at that monthly. Now the monthly chart, this is definitely a concern. 29.66, okay? This amplitude is nuts. The distance to the 50 on the monthly is nuts. And these signals on the monthly are something we want to pay attention to, because there's no big low going on here. You had this one little month of September, we had that quad witching thing, and that was it. That doesn't really qualify even as a low. The SMI basically ignored it. The MACD ignored it. Every single indicator ignored it except for the Big Daddy, which kind of halfway paid attention to it. So these signals right here, these are telling us potential pullback coming. Okay? Sure, they've been firing off left and right. You can see we got some yellow ones over here, and we had this little 2-month pullback. Okay, got a red one right there, and we got the little pullback. All right, got a white one right there, and what happened? Well, a month or two later, we got the quad witching. Okay, let's just be aware, and you got a cluster of ones right here. Okay, so just be aware of that. You can see some happened right here, and then we got that. Excuse me, that amplitude is definitely concerned. If we get into the 30s on the amplitude percent, we're going to want to really keep our eyes open on that one. The only time it's been higher than this, guys and gals, is back in 1998. It got into the low and mid 30s. Like the only other time it's been higher than this. Okay, so we are going to get a pullback, and the fact that we've been above this 50 for so long, okay, it's rising. This is going up. At some point, it's going to come back. It may not come all the way down untouched, but it's going to come at least halfway back or more. Okay, it will revisit this 50 at some point. Count on it. It's going to come down in here and do something, whatever it does. Okay, between now and then, sure, we could go to 5,000, whatever. Okay, but this is going to happen, guys and gals. This whole come back to the 50-month thing is going to happen at some point. All right, let's take a look at the weekly. Amplitude percent kind of high, but not as high as we've seen it at some other times, you know, where it's been a little bit higher in the past. Okay, but look at this. Now that's definitely a signal, a red hot signal. And I think we're far enough removed from this low back here where I don't think it's some kind of false flag. Like I said before, I think I mentioned this yesterday. You know, down in this area and just coming out in that area, I'd say false flags. This group of little warning dots is a false flag, but not that last red dot right there. So on the weekly, there's weakness in the S&P 500. And here's the thing. Today is Wednesday, and look at that little dinky little candlestick. Well, today's Tuesday, but we're already going into Wednesday, right? And look at last week's candlestick. Them are some sickly looking candlesticks. You know, we've had them before. Okay, we've had them. There's two right there. But then 2 weeks later, boom, you get the red. So they do happen. Here's one back here, two back here, and then boom, 4 weeks. Okay? Well, that was September, so that one doesn't really count. We all know what that is. Okay? But just be prepared. If this week ends up with that little candlestick like that, then there's going to be some price leveling off and maybe even a little bit of a price decline on the weekly. Okay, look at this candlestick over here. That was 209 points. You know, we're looking at it here on this with it all zoomed out. It looks, what's a big deal? But now when I zoom in, okay, people love to do this, right? They stretch out their charts. Oh my gosh, those candlesticks are huge. Oh my, now they're huge. Oh my gosh, look at the size of these monster candlesticks. Right? You know how they are. They put their videos out. Oh, it's all going to burn down. I love these. Oh my gosh, some of these YouTube videos crack me up. You ever notice these guys? I'm going to pick on some other YouTube guys right now. I won't mention any names. You ever notice all they ever put out is, it's going to burn, it's going to crash, it's all over, we're all going to die. Every day it's crash and burn, you know. And their thumbnails are like, you know, just kill yourself now because it's all just going to go down, you know. They rarely, and it's always like charts like this, weekly and monthly. You never hear them talk about daily stuff. And they certainly don't talk about hourly stuff. You don't want to know why? They don't want to take the risk of being wrong. Anyway, egos, man. I should do those videos, right, guys and gals? Just do videos where I just talk about really long. Well, in the long term, this is really high, and we see a condition where it's going to come way down. You know, give me a break. Take a chance for once in a while. Take a risk. Tell somebody where something's going in the next couple days. You know what I mean? Anyway, back to the vid. We'll finish up with the daily here. And I do think there's risk in the market. It's showing up. And definitely in the weekly, okay? Be aware of that. You know, on the daily, it's not a huge deal just yet, though, you know, that could be a warning. So we may pop to all-time new highs here. It's possible. But even on the daily, just to finish this whole thing up, man, the amplitude is really crazy high. Okay, this thing's going to at least halfway visit this 50, guys. At some point, this baby's going to come down to 4,600, whatever. Okay, I know this is rising a little bit, but at some point this is going to come down. Now, if you want to know what I think on a short-term hourly basis as I finish up this video, become a member, $5.95. Okay, I only share that with the members. Okay, as a matter of fact, I put out a trade alert today for wheat already for the premium members. Okay, potential trade alert. You're going to get those if you sign up, all right? Subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys and gals. Give me a thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to click that little bell so you get notified of all the videos as I put them out. Talk to you all real soon again next time.